Alright, so today is parallel lines cut by a transversal, and if you're looking at your notes, yeah, you have a lot of definitions to write, and I also want you to get the example. What I mean by that is draw the picture. Okay, I'm going to show you a couple of diagrams, angles, that kind of stuff. I want to make sure that you guys get the picture. You do not need to put every single word down with the pictures, but just get a sketch of what it is. So first of all, parallel lines, you should know what those are. Most people think of train tracks, so if you're looking at this picture, it's the blue lines. They will never, ever, ever touch. And it's cut by a transversal. That's the red line. It's just cut by a third line. Right? Doesn't matter where that third line goes, but a transversal is what it's called. So the first words are adjacent angles. And what that is are two angles that are right next to each other. They have a common side and a vertex, but no interior points. So if you look, here's your example. Angle CAB, cab, and angle BAD, angle bad, are adjacent angles. Their common side is ray AB, and the common vertex is A. They're two angles that are right next to each other. Vertical angles are angles opposite each other when two lines cross. So their angles are congruent. So if you look, here's two lines that cross, two lines that intersect. Angle AOB is 70 degrees. And angle COD is also 70 degrees. They are opposite angles. They are congruent. It's the same with angle AOC and angle BOD. They're opposite angles. They're congruent. Again, you don't need to get all the words, all the angles, but I want that picture drawn so you can have a visual. Complementary angles, two angles whose sum, the total, is 90 degrees. So here's one example. They can be adjacent. One angle is 50 degrees, the other angle is 40 degrees. They equal 90. They can also be two angles not adjacent. You've got one that's 35 degrees and one that's 55 degrees. And then supplementary angles, those are two angles whose sum, their total, is 180 degrees. So here's one example where the angles are adjacent. Both of those equal 180 degrees. But it doesn't have to be adjacent. They can be two separate angles as long as they equal 180 degrees. Now, alternate interior angles. Think about that word interior. What does interior mean? Interior means inside. So they are non-adjacent, so they're not next to each other. Interior angles, inside angles, that lie on opposite sides of the transversal. They alternate sides. But the visual is the best here. All right, if you look, the purple, angle 3 and angle 5 are alternate interior angles. They're inside the parallel lines, and they are on opposite sides. It's the same with the 4 and 6, angle 4 and angle 6. They are alternate because they go back and forth inside interior angles. They are all congruent. Angle 3 is congruent to angle 5, and angle 4 is congruent to angle 6. Make sure you get that picture down. It might help to take a highlighter and color code, but you don't need to get all the words down. Then alternate exterior angles. Think about that. Exterior means outside. So it's two non-adjacent, they're not next to each other, exterior angles that lie on opposite sides of the transversal. So here's your picture. Angle 1 and angle 7 are alternate exterior angles. They're congruent. They're equal in size, in measurement. Same thing, angle 2 and angle 8 are alternate exterior angles. They are outside of those parallel lines, but they're on alternating sides. They're not on the same side. Again, make sure you get that picture down. Don't necessarily need to get all of the words. You could just put angle 1 and angle 7, angle 2 and angle 8, but the color might help you guys. And then the last one is corresponding angles. Corresponding angles lie on the same side of the transversal in corresponding position. What I mean is, think about if you took the angle 5, 6, 7, and 8 and you translated, you slid that up. The purples would lie right on top of each other. The greens would lie right on top of each other. They are congruent. So you've got angle 1 and angle 5 are congruent. Angle 2 and angle 6 are congruent. Angle 3 and angle 7 are congruent. Angle 4 and angle 8 are congruent. All right, pretend to just slide them up. Those are corresponding angles. We are going to be doing a lot of work with this in class. See you then.